going on, everybody, and welcome back to TerraCore On Demand, where today I'm going to take you through a heart-pumping 30-minute lower body workout. This is a beginner to advanced workout because we'll be including some plyos as well. So if you don't already know, plyo is some jumping, but of course, like anything else, there is always options. So if something's holding you back today from getting into the jumping, maybe you're feeling a little bit of tightness, your joints are feeling sore, or today's just not the day, that is totally fine. You can still do this workout with me and you'll just take those jumps out. So let's go ahead and get right into it. By the way, you guys, the equipment that you're gonna need is your TerraCore and your ankle weights. But also, if you don't have the ankle weights, that is perfectly fine. You can still do the ending portion where we're using the ankle weights without them. Once again, feel free to keep your shoes on. I just like to use the dexterity of my toes. And let's get it going, guys. We're gonna start with a really quick stretch. So we're just opening the feet all the way out. We'll be turning the toes out, and then we're gonna come down to the center. So we're stretching the inner thighs. Go ahead and press your elbows into your knees and start to take a couple rocks side to side, just massaging into that hip flexor. Now, if this one feels really tight and difficult for you, feel free to use your TerraCore to support you. Still turn the toes out, still keep your elbows on the inside, and just rock side to side. Whichever option you're doing, take the left hand to the outside of the left foot, the right arm upwards, and pull the fingers back, opening through your chest. Go ahead and inhale back to the center. Exhale, other side. One more time each side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. If you are seated, start to bring your body weight back off of the TerraCore and straighten one leg out to the side. So we're coming into a low lateral lunge, still getting into the inner thighs. And when you're ready, go ahead and switch over to the other side. Let's get one more time on each side. And now we're gonna turn all the way, squaring our shoulders over our hips, coming into our low lunge. So we have a tight back knee, bend front knee, and just take a couple pulses here. We have 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and walk through the center over to the other side. Couple pulses for 3, for 2, for 1. Turn your toes all the way forward, lengthen through the back of the leg, crown of the head pulls down towards the earth. Now interlace your fingers behind your back and let your pinky start coming overhead, stretching through the shoulders. Release the bind that you have in the fingers, left hand comes to the floor, right fingertips reach upwards, twist through the upper back. Breathe in, breathe out. Go ahead and switch that out. Right hand comes down, left hand comes up. Set your left hand down, heel toe your feet all the way together until they touch. Hands come to the shins. Inhale, shoulders align with the hips. Big stretch through the hamstrings. Exhale, forward fold. One more time, bend in the knees, nice and slow, roll all the way up. And we are going to get going. So I wanna let you guys know how this is gonna work today. We are getting through quite a few exercises. So the first time that we do it, we'll do it without the jump. And the second time, we are gonna go ahead and add the jump in. So let's go for the first time standing on top of your TerraCore. We'll start with our basic squats. So all we're doing is stepping the feet out wider than the hips. Inhale, booty comes in line with the knees. Exhale, push it up and squeeze. We have 9 more of these for a total of 10. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Move number 2 that we'll be getting into is our curtsy lunge. So a curtsy lunge is like a regular lunge, except for one foot's gonna cross the midline. So let's start facing forwards with our TerraCore on the left side of our left foot. We'll be crossing the left foot behind the right, coming into a curtsy lunge. Step your left foot onto the TerraCore. Exhale, knee above the belly button. Let's get 7 more for a total of 8. Last 4. There's a legacy. Great job, you guys. Easy transition, just go ahead and flip it around and we'll move into side number 2. So this time we're taking the right foot behind the left, stepping it onto the TerraCore, pulling the knee up. So careful here to make sure that your hips are both pointing forward and we're getting nice and low. 4 more. Two more. All right, the third move that we're gonna get into is our lateral lunge. So I'm gonna stand all the way to the outside of the short side of my bench. I'm taking the right foot up, both toes are facing forwards. Now left leg will stay straight, right leg is gonna bend into the knee, getting into the outer glute. Exhale, elbow to knee. Last 3, 2, and 1. Easy transition here again. Flip it all the way around. Left foot's up, right foot's forward. Inhale, lean into it. Exhale, take it across. Two more. All right, you guys. So, if you need a drink, go ahead and grab one because we are going to take it up a notch. Same moves we just did. However, now we're gonna add a jump to every single one to really skyrocket our heart rate, burn those calories, and get an amazing workout in before we continue on with our day, okay? So starting with the first one, step on top, we are doing a squat jump. Remember, we always have the option to just squat. In 3, 2, 1, 10 reps, take it down, push through the toes. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Okay, you guys, I just want to point out really quick, take advantage of the instability here, okay? Try something new if you're able to and your body feels ready to go. It's not every day that you get to work out on something that challenges your core, your balance, your coordination, and your stabilizers as much as the TerraCore does. So let's move into that second exercise, same curtsy lunge, taking it across. However, now when we step up, we're gonna push through the toe. So we're gonna go down, step, knee, and lower. 6 more. Great job, you guys. Moving into side number 2, turning around, the right foot is coming behind. Step, knee above the belly button, pushing through that standing leg. Let's go for 8.
There's a legacy between us. We grow, we go, but in the middle,
Okay, moving into the lateral lunge. Let me show you how we'll do this one. This time, both feet forwards, leaning into one side, pushing through the standing leg on the way back. Are you ready? Nice and wide through the feet. 3, 2, 1. Let's go for 8. Inhale down, exhale, push.
we grow, we go, but in the middle,
2 more. 1. Flip it around, side 2. Great job, you guys. Okay, I'm getting winded. I don't know about you. So this is what we came here for, to get a really great workout. Grab a drink if you need one. Take a second to catch your breath. We will be going for round 3. Final round of this, just the same as the one you did before. So since we know that this is the final round, take this as your time to push yourself. Whew. Are we ready? Go ahead and step back on top. Feet are wider than the hips. Core is nice and engaged. Inhale as you lower. Exhale, push through the toes. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, moving into those curtsy step up hops. So starting facing forwards, shoulders over the hips. Really cross that moving leg, so not your stabilizing leg, but the one that you're bending into. Cross that behind your standing leg without twisting the hips, okay? So we're nice and square. We inhale, lower. Exhale, step it up. Push through the toe. Two more. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but that exercise is really getting my quads, the front of my legs. And what's really interesting is usually curtsy lunges get more of the outer glute, which I'm definitely feeling my outer glute too. But because of this instability, we're able to work an entirely different muscle more intensely using the same exercise. Let's move on to side 2. Flip it around. In 3, 2, 1. Take it across, step, push through the toe.
Je call, I fall. There's a legacy between us.
2 more.
We grow, we go.
Last one. Okay, you guys, lateral lunge time. Same just like before, really push through the standing leg. Get low on the leg that you're bending. Let's step to the side. Take one deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Here we go. One foot's on top. Straddle is really wide with our stance. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, push through the toe.
There's a legacy between us.
2 more.
We go.
And 8. Go ahead and flip it around. 3, 2, 1. One foot on top. Inhale, lean into the leg. Exhale, push through the toe. Two more. All right, you guys. Great, great job. We're gonna go ahead and move on. So grab a drink, towel off, and let's get those ankle weights around your ankles if you have them. Okay, so once you have those on, this next superset that we're gonna get into is going to be our squat, kick and reach with a lateral lift. So the way that the squat, kick and reach is gonna look, it's a lot like what it sounds like. We're using this TerraCore to measure our depth. As much as you can, try to get the butt low to touch the top of it. So we'll inhale, lower into the squat, exhale, kick the leg, reach your hand towards your toe. So, not everyone's gonna be able to reach your toe. That is fine. We're meeting the body where we are. We have no expectation. We just came to work really hard, and we'll be alternating legs. So, we will do 5 on each side in one set. So 10 squats total, 5 kicks on each side. As you finish up that, we're gonna come down into a seat on your TerraCore, and we're gonna come all the way down, and we're lengthening the legs in front of you. So they're at a slight angle. You see my hips are a little bit behind the line of my body because I want to pike my hips, so I'm sitting into my glutes. What I'm gonna do from here is lift that leg, lower down. Lift the leg, lower down. I will be doing 8 on each side, 3 sets total. So use your abs to stabilize you. Once again, take advantage of the instability factor here. Squeeze your core, work the abs, work the glutes. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, stand it up. Go ahead and get into your squat stance. So feet a little bit wider than the hips, core is engaged, hips are square, shoulders square. 3, 2, 1, drop those glutes down low. Inhale, tap with the booty, reach across, tap, reach, good, tap, reach.
Legacy between us. We grow, we go.
3 more. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Now I feel like we're grateful for stretching those hips for a second in the warm-up, right? Okay, lay it down. Shoulders are square, toes are in front of the hips. Top hand is coming in front of the chest to stabilize like a kickstand. Lift, lower, using the gluteus medius, the sides of the butt. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and flip it all the way up and over. Kneeling down on the elbow, hips are square, toes are forwards. Lift, lower down. 5, 4, 3. This is burning. 2. Feeling those lateral lunges all over again. Last 1. Great job, you guys. That was 1 of 3 sets. I'm just gonna tighten up my ankle strap really quick, and then we're gonna get back after it. So, one thing I want you guys to focus on as you get into those squat reaches, when you reach your leg up towards the ceiling, flex your ankle, try to reach the toe. When you flex your ankle, you engage much more hamstring. That's exactly what we want. So, feet are wider than the hips. 3, 2, 1, breathe it in, exhale, reach. Two more. Very good. Go ahead and take it down onto your bench. Leaning all the way, piking in the hips. 3, 2, 1. Square those hips off. Lift, release. Here's 4. You got it. 3, 2, and 1. Let's get into side number 2. Turn it all the way around. Squaring the shoulders, piking the hips. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lift, release. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Okay, you guys. We can do this, team. We are doing it together. One more round of these ones. I know I am sweating, a little out of breath. Sides of the glutes are burning, and I love every minute of it. Let's get ready. 3, 2, 1. Butt goes down, hands come out, toe is flexed, hamstrings reaching. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Square the hips off. Square the chest out. 3, 2, 1. Leg goes up, down. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Switch it out, side 2. Final round of these. We take it up, down, Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Take a quick second here with me to come into a figure 4. So we'll take the right leg over the left, and we'll just start to lean forwards in the chest, stretching that right outer glute. And go ahead and go for side number 2. Okay, we got one final thing to get through. We are going to do a sumo squat together. So I'll go ahead and cue that one, but what we're gonna pair it with is gonna be your heel drive on the TerraCore. That's a little bit of a tricky one, but don't worry, we're in it together. We're gonna do it, and I'm gonna cue every bit of it through. So let's start standing. Toes are turned out really wide, belly's in nice and tight. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, press up onto your toes. So we're coming down, squeeze. Here's 5, use the depth. 4, booties touching the bench. 3, knees are driving back. 2, and 1. Pairing that with our heel drive. So what we're gonna do is come here onto our bellies. I'm using this little inlay here where there is a dip in here for my grip. I'm using that to stabilize. My feet are behind me. I'm gonna alternate legs, pressing my hip into my bench, lifting and squeezing as hard as I can, releasing down, moving to the other side. These ones, my friends, burn. Two more. 1. Okay, so let's do those again. Once again, in the sumo squat, trying to tap the glutes to the bench, trying to press up onto the toe. So my heels are touching my bench. It's helping me with my alignment. My toes are turned out nice and wide. I'm inhaling, pushing my knees back. Booty's going as low as possible. Exhaling, pressing, squeezing my quads, squeezing my glutes, squeezing my core. 9 more. Inhale. Here's 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh baby, let's take it down into a prone position. So lying on our bellies, really use the glutes. So use the booty muscle to drive your heel over your head. Toes are pointed. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, first side, lower down. Second side, lower down.
There's a legacy between us.
Here's 5, 4,
We go
3, 2, and 1. One more round, you guys. We got this. Just think, once we get through this, moving into that cool down, wide, wide, wide toes. External rotation with the foot, so foot turned out, helps you get into the side area more. Sometimes people refer to these as hip dips. It's your gluteus medius, but we know that's a challenging area to target, and this exercise does it well. So take advantage of that. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push and squeeze. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Inner thighs are working. Let's take it down to the belly. Final 1. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, and lower. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job, you guys. Go ahead and slide your hands back. Bring your knees right behind your bench. Reach your hands forwards. We'll rest the heart on the TerraCore, rest the chin on the TerraCore. Reach your fingers toward the end, letting your heart rate come down and stretching through your lats. Deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Walk your hands all the way back so you come into a kneeling stance, shoulders over the knees. Extend your left leg out wide, and then slowly start to slide it out. We're keeping the right leg bent. Left leg's reaching. Use the bench for a little bit of stability, and really let your hip flexors start to open. This is another one where we want no expectation. Everyone's is gonna look different, but especially after a workout, being able to just release a little bit is so, so, so good for us. And you'll feel a lot better when you wake up tomorrow. Let's walk it back to the center. Slide your left leg in, back to our same kneeling stance. This time our right leg comes out, left elbow's on our bench, right elbow's on the floor, and we'll bow the head in gratitude and take a second down here. Let's come back into that kneeling stance. Bring your hands right underneath the low back. Inhale, press your hips forwards, gaze up towards the ceiling. And if you feel okay and you want a little bit more, reach your hands towards your heels, open up through the heart. Go ahead and gently come out of that position. Bring both hands onto your bench, curl your toes under, lift the hips upwards, and press your chest back towards your quads, coming into an assisted downward facing dog.
We go, but in the middle.
Deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Walk your hands forwards and come to a comfortable seat one more time. Last figure four, we'll take one leg over and start to fold the chest over the leg. Bring your chest back up to the center. Switch it out, right leg's coming right on top. Inhale, and exhale, fold forwards. Inhale back to the center. Plant your foot firmly on the floor. One more inhale, hands reach skywards. Exhale, wrap and twist, gazing over the right shoulder. Inhale brings us back to the center. Exhale, other side. One more inhale to the center. And exhale your hands to your heart. You guys did it. Thank you so much for joining me today and giving it your all as always. I will see you next time for another killer lower body workout here at TerraCore On Demand.